Anybody smell that?
That smells like a Game 3. What's up, everybody? I'm WXFan21, joined by the legend, the Hockey Towner, on tracking. This is going to be a ton of fun. This is Game 3 between mm2nescartridge and BaronOfRed. Or Baron forgot to check watering hole in Game 2, could have had this swept 2-0 red. No, I kid. If you missed games 1 and 2, go back and watch them. There was, I believe, a key blunder for MM2 in Game 1, a key blunder for MM2 in Game 2. Baron forgetting Charge Beam could have had Game 2 wrapped up. It would have never needed a Game 3. But we're here. It is Game 3. So, this is going to be a ton of fun because we get more SM map rando, folks. That's what we got. While Ranium was having a great time asking some of the runners about some basic logic progressions and what Tricky stands for, yeah, chat is very much correct. It's more or less where the items get placed a little bit further out. So, definitely something, if you're interested in Map Rando, head over to maprando.com, generate some seeds for yourself. And if you ever have questions, feel free to join the Map Randomizer Discord. And MM2, Team Right not paying off today. Early payoff for Team Left. Could very well be a Sky Missile, too. Oh boy, here we go. Sky... Why? Why is it in a lot of scenes that I commentate that Sky Missile seems to be progression? Just why? West Ocean seemingly gonna have the progression here. Beautiful jump there by Baron. And let's see. It's Space Jump. That puts the upper right of landing site into logic. Dementive. Gee, thanks. MM2 unfortunately just missing the platform. Baron immediately going to check some others. Finds the first energy tank of the seed. Also, if you're new to Map Rando, first of all, welcome. Second of all, let me explain to you a little bit about how the map looks. You're going to see on the map certain points that the racers are going to be going to. Dots are missiles. Hollow dots are supers, power bombs, energy tanks or reserve tanks. The big bold dot that you see on MM2 screen right now are majors. The majors are what you're going for and most likely rushing in a race format, or really in any format, for that matter. MM2 doing what I would do is rushing to the top right landing site right now. Space Jump putting that into logic. Baron has more map information. Takes a quick save and refill back at the ship. Baron's going to do the same thing. And it's all a matter of trying to understand the logic and progression here. The pluses on the maps are energy refills, except for the ship, which is energy and ammo refill. The missile stations. There's our morph ball, top right landing site. I say hour like I'm in the game. The racer's morph ball. So, again, the ammos, or the missile stations, if you're familiar with the vanilla game, how it just refills your regular missiles. In Map Rando, they're called ammo stations. It'll refill all 3 pieces of ammo. Missiles, supers, and power bombs. Something to really keep in mind as well. MM2 is going to go find that energy tank. Unfortunately, might not be able to get away from this, but lands on the energy tank just in time. However, finds a missile door. Baron is actually going to head out. If Baron can head out, but gets bonked by that enemy. So MM2 and Baron, once again, back to the same area. MM2 wants this energy tank. Things to keep in mind, these are hard, tricky settings. Default quality of life, tame maps. Baron able to get out, and MM2 making a quicker play here. Be down to the bottom of West Ocean. Now, again, this is where Baron already has this info. MM2 is going to run into the front end of Gauntlet. Both racers space jumping their way on over to the west side of Ocean. Now checking out the actual Ocean item. Tied early on, my guess is ammo. No, it's better than ammo. It's the bombs. Racers do enjoy seeing that. But let's see where the racers go from here. This could put that Gauntlet play back into logic. But they're both going to elect to go left and come across another energy tank. Definitely going to Gauntlet now. 2 energy tanks helps you survive the acid. Chat's having fun with bombs. Alright. Baron... I don't know where is Baron headed to front Gauntlet? MM2 is heading through Gauntlet. Baron, I think, is heading back to landing site to go check the entrance to what would be Gauntlet normally. Oh, route divergence to get things started. I love it. And no gravity suit has been found in the first 5 minutes. I jump for MM2. Big 5. Baron ends up going back. Again, has high jump. Never checked this door. Realizing it's a missile, Baron's gonna head back to the ship. Did save. So now Baron needs to be thinking of where to go. Heading over to Gauntlet. MM2's gotten through. The Gauntlet rooms with just bombs do take quite a bit of time. Let's see what this is. Ouch. Pre-aqueduct. West Ocean is going to lead into a map station. It's the wrecked ship map station. Hello, Fantoon. Where are the racers supposed to go? Where is the ammunition? Where is the ammo in this scene? So, Aussie pointing out to everyone in chat that the difference between tricky and challenge in terms of item placement is that in tricky, E-tanks, supers, power bombs, and beams are all filler. And more majors can be placed per step when the map opens a bit. MM2 is heading through pre-aqueduct with those high jumps, so MM2 through pre-aqueduct into another water room could very well, folks. We could easily come across. There's finally some missiles. Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me this is going to be a super missile only Fantoon fight. We've seen racers do this before. Technically, the minimum amount needed for Fantoon is just 5 missiles. Or 5 supers. You just need a way of killing Fantoon. Technically, it could be charge beam and no ammo. MM2 finds Cathedral and finds Power Bombs. MM2's gonna be careful, though. Doesn't want to continue in case it's a heated room. Gonna grab the Power Bombs and gonna move forward. Aussie says, gravityless water rooms are medium, so Baron with high jump now. He's gonna be making a play back. He has to go to pre-aqueduct to get supers. It's the only ammunition so far that the racers have to be able to go and defeat Fantoon, but MM2 doesn't want to go to Fantoon quite yet. MM2 off to Wave Room, and again, this Wave Gate glitch, very much in logic, gonna continue to head to the right. And finds just a save station. So, I hope you all are ready, because it's time for a super missile only Fantoon fight. Ice Beam for MM2. Man, MM2 really does not want to go to Fantoon, does he? Baron finally finds pre-aqueduct with those high jump boots, which puts this into logic, as I mentioned earlier. M2 is going to head back to Gauntlet. Back into the pre-aqueduct. Listen, Beardness, we have very much seen super missile only Fantoon fights in this tournament. It's terrible, but we've seen it. Logic there, Beard? Really? So MM2 doing what's in logic here, using that Ice Beam to get up the rest of pre-aqueduct up Crab Shaft. No one ever wants to do superless, missile-less Fantoon. And supers only. That sounds like a terrible idea. MM2 is doing and going away from Fantoon, finding yet another save station. You and I could do a Fantoon fight with no energy tanks? I don't know what craziness you heard, Beard. Chat, MM2 did it! He found the first missiles of the seed! Through the invisible road, MM2's gonna find more missiles. Hey, look! Can go defeat Fantoon now and get the map station. Baron's in trouble. Baron go boom. Billy Mays fined for... Okay. MM2 has plenty of missiles now to go defeat Fantoon. MM2's checking all these doors to find where to go next. MM2 finding fish tank. Hello, Spore Spawn! Oh, it's a Spo battle. Oh, get a little DLC, folks. Oh, nice double super MM2. Baron goes into the left room to reset the crab seer as he's gonna go up crab shaft now. Beautiful spore spawn fight from mm2nescartridge. And what are you rewarded with? A room that's gonna go down. Oh, it's the top of fish tank MM2. All that to go up to the top of fish tank. Let's see if it pays off. Nope, 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 nope. MM2, what do you know? Get out of there, MM2. What are you doing? That is the Torian entrance, though. MM2's got to make a decision here, though. Heading towards what would be Mama Turtle would be really difficult. And is exactly what MM2 is going to do. Both racers staying away from Fantoon, away from the map station. Things that I don't advise as a commentator. Because as you all know, if you've listened to me enough during this tournament, save early, save often, and rush to the map station. Stations. MM2 crouches in front of the pirate, avoiding the pirate's attacks. Gets hit, though. Oh, hi, Ridley. Goodbye, Ridley. Baron is several minutes behind MM2 at this point. Probably about 2 to 3 minutes at least. Still has to go through the spore spawn fight, if Baron so chooses. MM2 finds Old Mother Brain. What is this item gonna be? It's the Spazer Beam! MM2 is going to continue to go forward here through the X-ray room. And Baron's actually headed back. 10 missiles might be thinking about going after Fantoon. Won't have Spazer, but that's okay. MM2 taking a save. And MM2 is just blindly checking everything at this point. Gonna come across Spring Ball. A massive item for underwater movement. MM2 through Metroid Room 1 into a brand new sector. It's Meridia. And this is one of the ways into Croc, and it has toilet. Ooh, and that's a nice energy tank for MM2. Is he gonna go back for it? He is. Baron is gonna go hang out with Fantoon. Alright, MM2 checking the map. Back to the save. Baron hanging on and fighting the Fantoon. MM2 reset, knows where all the missiles are, knows about spore spawn, knows about fish tank. Baron just missing, finishing off Fantoon there. No fast pattern this time. Z-Man saying it was a worst room in the game find. And this is a slow pattern for Baron, but no problem. Fantoon was almost defeated anyway. Alright, Baron's going to be able to go and grab the map station. Alright, Baron. Going to go back to the ship. This is a smart move since there wasn't that many, really any save stations around West Ocean. Saving and refilling up on ammo. Baron needs to go through this heated room. I also like the pivot save back to the ship. Because what Baron's going to do is grab the map. If nothing's here, he's just going to pivot save back to the ship and already have the map information. So let's see. There is a major over by Springball, where Springball normally is. So there's the pivot save. Folks, in Map Rando, if you're unaware, in Map Rando, once you get map information, it doesn't go away. So when Baron went back to the ship to save and refill, he was doing a pivot save. That pivot save allowed Baron to immediately get back to the ship, save a bunch of time by not backtracking, and continuing to keep that entire map that he just got from the map station. Two bosses here in Criteria, Fantoon and Ridley. Kapow says MM2 just does not want to go back for Fantoon. You know, it's possible. But at the same time, MM2 has Ridley knowledge. MM2 might be thinking, you know what, let me go to another sector. Has to come back to Criteria for Ridley anyway. So MM2 is actually going to do this room here. This is the room after Amphitheater and before Wasteland. I don't know what it's called, but it has 3 key hunters. And that's all it takes, folks. 1 hit from the key hunters. No suits. Big ouchies. Hockey says this is a tough spot for both runners, and Hockey isn't wrong. But hey, Hockey, the racers have you tracking. It's not that hard. Because they know who's there pressing the buttons. Both racers high-fiving. Main wreck ship shaft room. This is, for those of you just tuning in, I know there are a lot of you. This is Game 3 between MM2 and Baron. Game 1 went the way of Baron. Game 2 went to MM2. This is the third and final deciding game. The legend MM2nescartridge versus the young up-and-comer BaronOfRed. Baron now at Spazer Beam as well. MM2 is going... MM2 doesn't have this information that it's a major. So let's see if it pays off at MM2. It's Varyasu! Massive major. That's going to make Torian in logic. As well as actually the first Meridia room that we saw. Pay the Varia truthers, Speedgaming. Pay the Varia truthers. Baron has left the Spring Ball Major alone, and Baron has the map info for Criteria. Oh, this could be a problem here for Baron. There's worst room in the game for Baron. Baron needs to go back and get power bombs. Baron also is going to need to get that Varia suit. Here's the pivot save back to Criteria. Gonna go grab missiles and Spring Ball yet again. MM2, nice mock ball. Grab some missiles in Torian. Double missiles for MM2. Even with Varia suit, MM2 needs to be extremely careful. Look at that. One full energy tank worth of damage, and the other Key Hunter was stuck. MM2 had to tank the damage. MM2 opening up his lead over Baron. MM2 grinding like an absolute beast. MM2 is in the Map Rando tournament, the Dash Rando Mystery Tournament, and the Any Percent tournament. MM2 is a beast. But is his focus split between all these tournaments? Doesn't seem so here early on in this race. Map station for MM2. Torian. Pretty big, all things considered. There's a Brinstar door. Hoda Ruby Major. And there's Watering Hole. That looks like it has just some missiles. We're gonna see where MM2 decides to go. Do you go for that major, or you go into Brinstar? Just misses that grab, that jump up from Baron. Going through Fish Tank now. Again, for those of you that don't know the seeding. MM2 is the number 21 seed. Baron, the number 30 seed in this tournament. This is a lower bracket elimination game. Winner advances. Loser, well, they're gonna have to go get some tissues and wipe up their tears. MM2 into the bat room. What is this major going to be? It's only grapple, which MM2 says no thank you. Baron now has Varia suit. Be very curious to see where Baron goes. Is Baron going to head to Torian? Or is Baron going to go back to Meridia, where he has wanted to go quite a few times now? He still needs power bombs to get through worst room in the game. The only power bombs that the racers have found so far are in Cathedral. Baron needs to head to Cathedral. Baron doesn't have a choice. They're the only power bombs that we have found so far. MM2 through Green Gate, through Ripper Road. Making his way all the way on over to Brinstar. MM2 was way ahead on map knowledge and progression. Baron has defeated Fantoon. So Baron's ahead on bosses. MM2 still has to come back. Both racers still do to defeat Ridley. There you go, Baron. Heading into Cathedral. MM2 realizing why Grapple Beam was needed and logical, because it is Everest. Alright, folks. MM2 quickly realizing why that grapple beam was needed here. Folks, if you're interested, still a lot of map rando tournaments to come and track. If you are interested, exclamation point SGL24 SMR in the Twitch chat to come and join the Discord. Let's head to the very top and go to crew signups. If you have questions, feel free to ask them there as well in the channel. Main Street, Major, Mother Brain, Dragon, Major. Hello, Majors! And oh, Brinstar's where this seed ends. Bryn is where this seed ends, my goodness. MM2 with some beautiful underwater wall jumping. Friendly reminder to give the racers a follow. I posted it in the Twitch chat. If you want to give the commentary and tracking team as well a follow, I know Hockey and I would appreciate it, but the focus is on these racers. MM2 is ahead, has saved, finds missiles at Main Street. What is the other Main Street item going to be? It is going to be the charge beam. Big beam find for MM2. And Baron is heading into Meridia. Now, we don't know if Meridia has a connector for Brinstar. We don't know that yet. I did not get a chance to look to see if that was the case. But MM2 is dominating at the moment. Really needs to find an energy tank, though. Or a farm room of some kind. That speed booster, that opens up Main Street missiles. Finds a farm station. Watch Gravity not be anywhere near Brinstar. Watch Gravity be in, like, Norfair Meridia. Okay, so we got Dragon, which MM2 can't do right now. We got a major at Screw Attack, 2 other majors. Gravity actually might be here, because the only other majors that we haven't found are Wave, Plasma, Gravity, Screw, and X-Ray. And I think, no, there's still a good chance that it's not here. Baron through the Three Musketeers room we haven't seen yet. Finds more power bombs, which Baron's not gonna say no to. Alright, big pink for MM2. 2 majors this way. We're gonna find out what they are. Here's the first major. It's Moat, and that's Screw Attack. MM2 now on to the next major. Once he gets Gravity Suit, this is go mode. Well, there's Plasma. There's only 2 majors left. It's Gravity and X-Ray. And I think there's only 1 major left, and that's the Screw Attack major. Best beam combo in the game. MM2. Tough to say go mode. Yes, you can get out of Dragon. I'm going to say MM2 is in go mode. Hockey Towner is correct. He said that MM2 is about to go boss rush, and that is factually correct. Last major is at Screw Attack. Baron through the toilet into Aqueduct. MM2 oh, my apologies. MM2 is not in go mode. MM2 needs one more energy tank. MM2 headed for those hollow dots. Baron really wants that map station and is not getting anywhere close to the map station at the moment. Alright, MM2. Time for you to do a little quick crate kill. Oh no, we're gonna get a little crate DLC. One boss down for MM2. You're about to see why I say MM2 is a legend. Baron finds a reserve. Watch MM2 fly. Ammo station for Baron. A timely find. Oh my goodness, it's Shack Tool. Baron just wants the map station. Baron's only hope is the one major that's left is gravity, and he finds it. But even then, it's probably too little too late unless Baron can start flying. MM2 doing some insane spring ball tech. This is a lot easier when you're able to do a gravity jump. MM2's got to the ledge. No, 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 MM2. Oh. Spring ball jump, double. Double spring ball jumps on easy. Yeah, MM2 started falling there a little too quickly. One more energy tank for MM2 will do it. Baron's got to be extremely frustrated. Meridius seems like a dead end. So I see some talk back and forth in chat. So I'll address Mother Brain now. Mother Brain has a trigger. That trigger is the game looks for Varia Suit. If Varia Suit is on, Rainbow Beam 300 damage. If Varia Suit off, 600 damage per Rainbow Beam. Nicely done, MM2. We're most likely going to see MM2 head back for Fantoon and Ridley now. Just going to start flying. Here you go. Nothing in... Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh, that's... It's a Croc Major. Oh, does Croc have gravity, or is it an out-of-the-way X-ray visor get? Those are the only majors left. Did I say it was a left map? I have no idea. MM2 is going back for that grapple beam. Does not want to deal with that. Does not want to deal with Everest like that again. MM2 is gonna go through Hoda Ruby. Looks like this is gonna be jail. Gonna find another energy tank. That's the one he needed. MM2 is officially in go mode. Is Baron gonna go out of his way for the lone major in Meridia? Brinstar held every remaining major with the exception of this one lone Meridia major. This major is either an out-of-the-way gravity or an out-of-the-way X-ray. Baron needs this to be gravity suit, and even then, Baron would have to have super luck to route correctly for the rest of the seed. This is also your friendly reminder that should you be attending Speedgaming Live in person, or if you're attending Speedgaming Live in person, and if you have an interest in volunteering, head over to the Speed Gaming website, speedgaming.org. Sign up. Go to the Speed Gaming 2024 page and sign up to be a volunteer. If you're interested in donating to any of the online or on-site tournaments, you can do that as well. A lot of Zelda titles this year on site, as well as a Super Metroid Randomizer, a Mega Man X on site tournament. A lot of cool stuff this year at SG Live. Baron is on to fight Crocomire. MM2 is heading back to defeat Fantoon. 2 bosses down. MM2 is flying like Samus has turbojets out of the back of her feet. Bream Octurus is here hanging out. What's up, Bream? One of the main people over at Speedrunners Arena. Baron still needs to be able to defeat Crocomire here. And is this gravity or X-ray? It's gravity suit! It's an out-of-the-way gravity suit! Not that it matters to MM2, but man, if Baron can go route this correctly, Baron may actually have a shot. Fast fan tune fight for MM2. Croc's been holding the good stuff all day, says Broker. Yeah. Baron finds a Brinstar door and it... Okay, this is interesting. Baron's gonna route here into Brinstar through Wasteland. MM2's got 3 bosses down. I don't think there's a way Baron could even route this to go back. Baron can't even defeat Ridley yet. Baron doesn't have Charge Beam. Brinstar holds all the goods. This looks like it's MM2's race to lose. MM2 far and away in the lead. Gets the map station. Now Baron is going to be able to find all of these majors. The winner of this race advances in the lower bracket to the lower bracket round 4. The winner, he is going to go on to face Simo. MM2 back into Torian. He's going to finish this seed gravityless. The logic of this seed was actually pretty interesting. And not having power bombs for Baron by not going to Cathedral early was a deciding factor. But not the whole factor. And that gravity suit all the way in Meridia at Croc was another interesting factor. But as you see here from MM2, he doesn't care. The legend that is MM2 knows a ridiculous amount of tricks that he is going to do the remainder of this seed suitless. Well, gravityless. And unfortunately for Hockey Town is not going to unlock the achievement of a full tracker. Baron is leaving Meridia. Baron's got Charge Beam. I think Baron wants to go route back in Ridley. There goes this month's bonus. Well said, Hockey. Wait a minute, you're getting paid? I need to ask for a raise. MM2 is just cruising through Main Street now. Also, hey, Hockey. We got a cool compliment the other day from somebody in one of the games I was commentating. Said that you and me on commentary would be like best comms ever. I thought that was pretty nice to hear. Wanted to pass the compliment along. Folks, MM2 is just showing off now. And you're welcome, Hockey. The legend of MM2 is continuing to grow. Do Detroit and Boston get along? I'm a Dan Campbell fan, which means I guess that makes me a closet Lions fan. So, yes. Why not? Alright, MM2 is now going to go ahead and finish off to take out Kara Dragon. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Baron is now on to face Ridley. Meanwhile, MM2 needs to farm. And MM2 is going to have a very small window. Mother Brain 2's Rainbow Beam deals 300 damage with Varia suit on. So MM2 is only going to have about a 98 energy leeway. All right, here we go. Two, gotta be careful here. 389 energy. Can't take a hit here. Catch-up phase. MM2 should be done with Mother Brain here shortly. Oh my gosh, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Baron has defeated Ridley. Where are those escape emojis, fans? Let's go. Beard, you and I are gonna have to have a talk about football after this. Feel better, Beard. This escape timer should be enough. Baron, though, on the other hand, out through wreck ship entryway. Or wreck ship shaft, whatever you want to call it. It's a big room that's part of the wreck ship. Back to Everest. One thing I should note is that in Map Rando, once you get the Hyper Beam, all items, or rather all majors, are accessible. So you see MM2 has the gravity suit now, even though he never picked it up. Back in the Torian. Back through Ripper Road with no rippers. That just looks wrong. Through Green Tower, back through the Edacoons area. Save the Edacoons, MM2! Put them on your back. Oh, look, they're already gone. MM2 with 1:35 on the clock has to go top down from Criteria to landing site with 1:30 on the clock or less. It's going to be a very tight finish. Dropping into Fish Tank. Alright, MM2. Beautiful moonfall. Back to pre-aqueduct. Plenty of time on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the legend that is MM2nescartridge continues to grow. MM2nescartridge defeats BaronOfRed 2-1. Was an outstanding race. MM2, man, the legend continues. You gotta give BaronOfRed all the credit in the world. Baron, a massive young up-and-comer, just gets put down by the legend that's MM2, but Baron had a fantastic tournament showing, and here come the racers now. GG's to you both.
Yo, GG Baron.
Hey, GG M2.
Yeah.
Well, MM2 with the God routing, apparently.
Yeah, just hit the better route, LMAO.
Yeah, just go the right way. It's
Yeah.
easy.
Just find the items. And
Go where the items are.
Yeah, go where the items
Not
and
where
the
they
bosses
aren't.
are. Yeah.
Not spend like a half hour in Meridia. Oh,
Exactly.
I mean, hi, Baron.
Yeah.
Well, M2 made that mistake last time.
It's true. I did.
Meridia's just a
fair.
bait. Just never go to Meridia. From here on
Believable.
out.
Meridia sucks in vanilla. Meridia sucks in Map Rando.
It all makes
Yeah.
sense.
But yeah,
Also
I mean,
fair.
outside of double springball jumping being impossible, I feel like I played okay. And also the minute-long going the wrong way incident when I was heading back toward Dragon and Motherbrain at the end. And then I think I just forgot about Shack Tool once I had Springball for a little bit. So I went up. Well, I tried to go up whatever it was. Key stairs on like 2 tanks and nothing. Instead of going to Shack for Varia. So
That was fun.
yeah. That was
But then again,
a fun
MM2, you didn't have that information that Varia was there.
I mean, yeah, but the location got put in logic with Springball, and it's also right there before Keister, so I should have checked it anyways. So,
I still thought you routed it perfectly. The biggest decision in this game came down to Meridia versus Torian. Because everything else was in Brinstar that you needed to go finish off all the bosses. Except for Gravity Suit, which was way out of the way with being guarded by everyone's favorite lava lizard, Crocomire.
Fun.
Which was all the way in northwest Meridia, which took Baron about 20 minutes to finally get through. So it was an unoptimal way to get there, but the seed was terrible.
Yeah. Just a really good gravity skip seed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heart sank when I saw the terrain connection after getting Bryn map.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need gravity, so I'm not going to be saving that much time by having it. And you can just come through terrain to get here, and it's probably faster.
Yeah. And then it's also, terrain has Ridley in there, so there was just nothing important in Meridia since gravity didn't turn out to be important.
Yep.
Yeah, this seat was interesting. 2 bosses Criteria, 2 bosses Brinstar. We never even saw Norfair. There was no point. There was nothing there in terms of importance.
Yeah, I saw an N on the map, and that was it for Norfair. Just never really needed to be there.
Yeah, easy enough. Well, MM2, you get to go and face Simo in the lower bracket 4th round. Baron is going to go practice, I guess, more map rando?
I'm done with hard trickies now, so thank you, MM2. I can go back to extremes and have some actual fun.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Shots fired, Baron, okay. I'm sorry, Baron. Hard's too easy for you, apparently.
No, it's too hard and stressful.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be excited to be done with map rando once I lose the Simo. Then I can play a good randomizer like area.
That's what you said last time. That's actually what partly spurred my comment.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a fun tournament.
Map rando isn't going to get better if we don't have tournaments for it and
exactly
throw it through the ringer. So
I just want to put it this way: this map rando tournament, right? Like there are 6 channels live right now on Speedgaming. You 2 have the most viewers. Map rando is catching on. Map rando has become my favorite randomizer. I'm with you, MM2. I do love a good area rando. Matter of fact, I don't want to say anything bad about area randomizer, but man, what Kip and the rest of the Dash team have done in the mystery tournament, I've become a fan of that randomizer in a big way.
Yeah, like, Dash is really catching on for the competitive scene. It's making really good strides. It's got all the competitive modes that we're using, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the main randomizer for League. Not that I get to make any calls for that. I'm not an admin for League, but yeah, map rando is just really popular with like the viewer type audience, and like for a good reason. It's got all like the sensational stuff that viewers like to see. Area rando is just more like, it's just way more competitively balanced, even if it's not like so flashy like map rando is. So I definitely get why map rando is more popular than area, but my heart loves area more.
From a competition standpoint, I think area makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we talked about it, 2 days ago? The 3 of us were talking about it, and then you faced Zev yesterday in the Dash tournament. And again, we saw how very balanced that battle was. So,
no. Me versus Zev was not balanced. That was not a good series in terms of competitive balance. That was game 1 was a terrible mode, and game 2 was
all about
such
gravity.
a meme.
All about gravity.
Yeah. Game 2 is all about dying and making a gamble and it just paying off in the biggest way possible. It was insane. I still love area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's also like I've put 2 years at least into getting good at area versus I put like a month into map rando. Then I was like, well, I'd rather just play area because I have more fun playing area.
Absolutely. Well, cool. Baron, what did you think of the tournament overall now that this is, you've been knocked out?
It was great.
You've been doing really, really well.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it gave me a good reason to focus really hard and get better, and I succeeded in that, and I can't complain about where I landed here. Top 16, I'm pretty happy with, so.
And now on to the insane desolate seeds.
No, God, good heavens, no. I draw the line at extreme. That's insane's got
There
too
you
much
go.
cursed stuff.
Also fair. Well, MM2, you're on to face Simo in round number 4. Any trash talking words for Simo?
I don't know. I can't really trash talk someone on their birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Simo.
The joke is that it's always Simo's birthday.
Okay then.
It's been Simo's birthday for 2 years straight at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, no, 2 years straight minus a month.
2
But-
years straight minus a month.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
in like September. It'll be the 2-year anniversary of Simo's birthday.
You've
But
got
yeah.
this on a calendar somewhere. I can tell.
Yeah, it's somewhere in September. I can't remember, but it was
It's the
like
Simo
2022 when the
calendar.
joke started.
Yeah, it's the Simo calendar. Every month, instead of a picture, it's just a Simo victory over one of his competitors.
No, they're
They're
cool.
competitors. My
Yeah.
apologies.
But yeah, no, they're a good friend of mine. So I am excited to race them as much as I'm also excited to lose. So, but yeah, I guess all I got left to say is thanks for comms, Luxan, and thanks for tracking hockey.
Yep.
And thanks
Thank
to
you.
Aussie to helping me out with the tournament.
Yeah, this has been a ton of fun. All right, Baron, any last minute words from you?
Just thanks to my opponent, MM2. GG's. Congrats. Good luck against Simo. Thank you, WX and Hockey and Aussie and MM2 again for putting this on and putting it together. It's a lot of work, and yeah, GG's.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
GG.
yeah.
Yes.
Also, thanks to Kupo for making the inertia backbone that is,
Oh,
just
fantastic.
so useful for me and Aussie specifically, because it makes our lives so much easier, as well as everybody else's, but mostly ours. Yeah. Okay, that's all for me, for real.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, for MM2 and Baron, this has been a great best of 3 series. The legend of MM2 continues to grow. Baron making a name for himself as well. Fantastic tournament. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we have more map rando coming up this week. We got, let's see, some heavy hitters now. Of course, we're getting later in the tournament. Bressingham versus Aussie Thursday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Nevdi versus Oats and Goats Friday, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. And Eddie versus Mo on Saturday, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. For mm2nescartridge, BaronOfRed, and the Legend Hockey Towner, I'm WX Fan 21 saying we will see you next mission.